So I wanted to talk about a topic that I feel like gets attention but doesn't get enough attention, and enough meaning that everyone should be talking about this because it's so prevalent, especially in the age of the rise in narcissistic behaviors. I feel like it's so important to examine emotional abuse, and specifically with emotional abuse, I'm going to talk about emotional manipulation, and the subcategories of that would be like gaslighting somebody, guilt tripping somebody, making them insecure, love bombing, so on and so forth. So every one of us at some point will experience this or be the perpetrators of this type of abuse or be the ones that are being abused. And it's important to remember that that can shift as well. Sometimes the ones who have been abused can sometimes also do it to other people unless they really check themselves and evaluate their behaviors, and they raise their introspection levels and just have a good support network around them of people that don't enable them and want them to do better. But going back a bit, it's very important to recognize when you are being manipulated because it's sometimes so subtle. And one of the ways that people can manipulate us is not always in a nasty, callous way of being very harsh or aggressive. Sometimes it can be through the opposite means of being overly kind and overly, or should I say, overly nice. And sometimes that takes form in the place of love bombing somebody. And love bombing is this idea of just overloading somebody with compliments or praise or just gifts, and it doesn't make sense because you've just met the person and you don't really know them too well, but here they are just praising you so intensely it can feel very overwhelming. Somebody who's insecure, somebody who has low self-esteem may enjoy it, but it's not rooted in the right way, so it's not real. And it is so important to recognize the signs of when you are being love bombed. If somebody's out there buying you gifts and you don't even know them that well, then that is a sign that you possibly are being love bombed. And it could be a sign that you're being coerced into, because they wanting to manipulate your thoughts and ideas about them, and it doesn't always lead to a good outcome. So at this point, recognize love bombing for what it is, and recognize that although it may feel good in the moment, you have to recognize that it's not rooted in something concrete. It's not rooted in truth. It's rooted in insecurity. It's rooted in ego, and that can cause many issues. In the next video, I'll explain to you gaslighting. That's one to look out for as well.